Okay, what up, ladies and gents? It's your favorite Asian robot right here, and we are back on our farm for Torment 12. Now, unfortunately, I was supposed to post this build today, but it'll have to be tomorrow. Mainly because today, obviously, as you guys know, there was no morning stream because the air conditioning techs were here and everything. You know, fixing up the air conditioning studios back at full power, so hell yeah. But I do have to say, genuinely, the Mythic drop rate feels so weird this season. I still haven't had one yet. I feel like they've gutted it. So today, my goal is to speed farm, alright, as much as possible and see whether or not we can get a Mythic in any of the Torment 12 activities. You know? Maybe I wasn't farming Torment 12 before. Maybe that's the reason. Let's find out. Let's find out, alright? Okay, goal is set. Hey, Austin, how was your day today? Oh, well, actually, for you, the day just started. Hope your day is good today. Okay, let's go. Let's tell my peeps that we're live. Austin's usually one of the first in anyway, so. Hello, Drew. Okay, let's go. Ain't no time to waste today. Server seems laggy though. It's weird. I'm doing good. Really can't complain. I feel pretty solid. But why is the server so laggy? That's the only thing I want to know. Look at this. Look at this. It's weird. Look at this stutter. What in the hell? Hey Adam, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while, my friend. I hope you've been doing good.
Impressive, unfortunately.
Yeah, lag's weird today as well. I mean, you all know my internet's dead solid, and I can tell my internet's dead solid because there's no problems on OBS, my streaming software, obviously. And if there's no problems on OBS, that means I'm streaming just fine. So this, and my internet's just fine. So this is entirely Blizz's fault. Oh, nice! Vacation's always awesome. Yeah, no, my bitrate's fine. This is disgusting. Blizzard, why are you like this, huh? Somebody gotta explain why Blizzard's like this.
You fight to live. Good.
Must find Goblin. Chaos Wave. Let's go. Anyway, did you bring me back a souvenir from your vacation, Adam? If you didn't, I'm gonna be sad, you know. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Welcome back. Kaz is on vacation as well. Now, I've got one objective today. We're gonna speed farm all the activities Maybe work on a little music in between, but mostly we're gonna speed farm all the activities. And we're gonna find out if we can get a single mythic today. Because the current state of affairs is ridiculous. The only thing more ridiculous than our current state of affairs is the PlayStation State of Play. Ah! Of course, they still have GTA, but, you know, you get the idea. Nice. Enjoy the drinks. Okay, this is an Aether Lord event. I prefer this. This is much better. Oh, I always believe in victory, Bartuk. Let's go. That, hey Baron, what up, my friend? All right, let's start it, Melon. Gang's here. Now we missing our main man, Vengeance. Of course, Katie isn't at the night show, and Carterville will probably wander in a little bit. Hope everyone's doing good. Congrats, Night Elf. I still haven't seen one. Lots of people are complaining. The drop rate compared to last season is absolutely gutted. I've got Resplendent Sparks, yes. But crafting the mythic I want is annoying. I do have a mythic seal, but I just don't believe the mythics are good this season. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. Well, if they do patch it, let me know. You can be the person that delivers to me Blizzard news. But I got too much to do to keep up. But if they do patch it, let me know. I can find out what's in the patch from my AI, that's not a problem. But do let me know if they do have a patch. Hey, Hellworm's my favorite. Okay, now we're gonna get a lot of Aether. But yeah, it's ridiculous to be farming T12 for 2 whole streams, right? And not see a single mythic drop. Like, I get that they're supposed to be rare, but not even a single one? You're kidding me, this is T12. It's already the toughest content in the game. How much tougher you want to be? You know? last season, like T11, T10 Bartok was busy giving me mythics like water. Had all the mythics I could ever want and need. Yeah. Possible. It's just too strange if you ask me.
Quite the challenge, eh?
Let's go. One more wave. How are you today, Baron? I hope you're having a good day at work. I know sometimes reception's not the best, but I'm gonna try and deliver some good radio show vibes to you today. We are gonna mostly focus on speed farming though. Better than yesterday is good. But what happened yesterday? I mean, you don't have to share if you don't want to, but hopefully you're all right, homie. Hopefully you are all right. You gotta be all right like you are all might. If you ain't all right like you all might, then I guess we're gonna have an all fight. Yes. Slaughter Melanie the Lords. Fight me. Yeah, there are days like that. I feel that. Today was like that for me. The air conditioning techs, I mean, they're good people. I had no fault against them. But I just got charged for something ridiculous. So I got extra expenses now to deal with. It's like a month before my birthday and I got extra expenses. It's rough, man. It's rough. So not a very pleasant day for me. On top of that, one of the sponsorships I was supposed to have, I'm pretty sure it fell through because they sent me a contract. The amount is not significant enough, but they sent me a very onerous contract. And I'm like, no, I won't sign this because not for the amount of money you paying me to cover your game. You said your game was indie. You didn't have a lot of money. So I said, here's the budget. I do it for you. But now you're gonna send me a contract with like practically unlimited liability. I said no, I'm not gonna sign it. So that was an annoyance today. And I spent hours going through it with a fine-tooth comb just because of all the shitty problems. So yeah, not the greatest. Hey, Cardavel. Good to see you. I knew you'd be in. So I can certainly say I share your frustration, brother. Some days it do be like that. There we go. Wait. Bartuki is done. Why is it showing me? Oh, it was Tusculma Yorts. Okay. You know what? Just to grab all the loot. Because they do not seem to be shining in the correct way. Yep. Like, anytime somebody gonna send me a contract, I'm not the type to just sign it without reading it. I will read it. I will read every term. And you send me some bullshit terms, I'm like, yo, look, I ain't gonna do this. So I'll wait for their response, see what they say tomorrow, but for me it's like nope. Nope. Not doing that shit. That shit cray. Anyway, still no mythic so far. Okay, nothing major. Now we're gonna hit up Kurast Undercity. The Undercity of Kurast. That Undercity. Opan. But before we go in, sorry guys, you're gonna have to give me a second because I do want to work on a little something. Okay, it won't take long, I promise, but I do have to take a look at it immediately. Because I want to cook some music for you guys. I gotta cook some music. I got a cookie. But yeah, please bear with me. I promise it won't take too long, but I must check this immediately.
New super chat received.
Thank you so kindly for that. I really do appreciate it. Let me address that properly in a moment. I just want to retrieve this data before we do anything else. Okay, here's my Valor Forge. I see this. This is irrelevant. Sorry. This is irrelevant. This is irrelevant. Aha, here it is. Okay. Bring the noise? You know I will. You know I will. We'll get something heavy going. I just asked for a moment because I just want to get this right. Boom, sent that off. All right, let's get some heavy music going while we speed farm, eh? I think I'll start the Baron off today with his favorite. And after that, if you've got anything you desire, you let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep it heavy, but you know, why don't we start the Baron off with his favorite? Horns up, people. Let's get the heavy music going. There's the sweep picking. More sweep picking. Sorry that bled into another one, but hell yeah. You got any requests, Baron? If you do, you let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep the heavy flowing. Now, ladies and gents, on the Robot Radio, that was Metal Machine Requiem. It's one of Baron Von Crash's favorite songs. All right, we love playing it on the 88.8 station. All right. This man loves his heavy stuff. And I am trying to work more on that epic Viking stuff that I've been doing. Not the heavy Viking stuff, but the one with like Eyes of the Valkyrie and stuff like that. I've been trying, but I want to make it better. So this time we're going to employ an all-new model to handle the tunes. So yeah, look forward to that. That's actually what I was doing in the background right there. We were doing a little bit of programming work, and we're going to do it again just to check out. So after each activity, I'm just going to do a little bit of programming work bit by bit. And okay, Shattered Veil it is. We will make sure we play a little bit of that. And if you've got any other requests, you let us know. Okay, Shattered Veil, here we are. Are we here? Here we are. We are here. Here are we. Okay. Okay, understood. Yep, I wanna do better with those songs. And I was already making great music before, but yeah, bit of a problem. Kaz sent me some pictures from vacation. Hey, Vengeance Man. Alright, we'll have some Shattered Veil soon, but just please give me a moment because my little plan fell through. So... that sound... my plan and analyze the sample tracks. Okay, gang, we're good. This will now just take 2 seconds, so give me a minute. I need to deliver to them Veil of Ash and Eyes of the Valkyrie. Okay, I'm gonna send that out. Okay. Then Eyes of the Valkyrie. Send that out. Okay. Sorry, sending it to a new music model that's gonna assist me with this. Alright, ladies and gents, we're good there. Now let's carry on with some Shattered Veil and the next activity. We're heading right back into the Chaos Hordes, and we'll have more heavy in the meantime, so look forward to it. Here we go.
your scream. Fractured light, a twisted dream. Clings to screams, the line will blur. Reality breaks, the storm will start. Pierce the heavens, rip the veil. Delicate whispers to savage wail. Waves of fire, chaos reigns. Echoes linger, bloodstained
Now that, ladies and gents, was Shattered Veil right there. I hope you all enjoyed it, ladies and gents. John, how you doing today? Is the Vengeance Man doing okay today? Welcome to the show, everybody. Expect more good music. Alright, we're going to be working hard on that soon. You know how it is. We do like to deliver. We like to stand and deliver. Alright, we are stand and delivery type people. Okay, now before we Tim Curry on, I'm just gonna quickly check the analysis. Now then, for more vibes, you know what we need today? You know what we need today? We need some of this. Let's go. If you got any more requests, Baron, you let me know. Then let's get fucked up, John. Oh, actually died. Nice. Got it.
Sometimes I wonder if this is just who I am now. If the switch got flipped and it never got flipped back. I used to think I could outrun it. Now I'm just trying not to react in public. I can't turn the noise off. It's always running in the back of my head. I can't turn
I hear that.
the noise off. Even when I'm trying to pretend I'm fine instead, I'm still over there while I'm standing right here. And I don't know if I'll ever really come back. I can't turn the noise off. I used to think it would get better with time. Maybe it just gets quieter when no one's watching.
All right. Now, we'll have a little bit of the dwarven stuff right after we finish up with this infernal wave. But hell yeah, we'll switch up that vibe. I do not mind. I'll play everyone's favorite gem Vainglory, and of course, the lesser-known Okai the Ale as well will be part of our next selection on the radio station. Hope you guys have a good time. Let's enjoy the music and the farming and pray for a mythical drop. Because thus far we've had none. And that, as you know, ladies and gents, saddens the man. And a man being sad is simply no good. Cannot sadden a man. Cannot man the sadden. Okay. Good. Let's slay this and we'll be off with some dwarven tunes, eh? One more wave to go. Oh, it's hellworms. Great, I love them. For those that do not know, hellworms are some of the best overall stuff. Like, as soon as they start spawning, all you gotta do is just go around the entire area, like so, and you will get a ton of XP. Assuming that your build is good, like with the Whirlwind build, hellworms are some of my favorites. The demonic version of the Zerg Nidus Worm. Sorry, that's the build command is for a different game. The build is on the yeah, I know. The build is on my channel, dude. It's the latest video. The T12 version comes out tomorrow. We don't usually use a build command because normally when I'm playing Diablo, the build is the latest video on my channel. You don't need a build command, bro. Go to videos, watch the latest video, and you're good. And that's how we know that you're not a regular on the channel. Welcome, because this is probably your first time here.
Judgment.
Come here seeking
find only your own death.
I just never modified the command, Austin, because honest to God, I would very much prefer it if the people who want my builds talk to me personally instead of just typing in build. I know that some other channels do that, but that's because they're big channels with no time to interact. I want to interact and get to know my people. So I will never change that build command to what my actual build is. They want to know the build, they want to know how it works. They gotta at least say hello and start speaking up. Otherwise, they're not worth my time. I keep it simple. You know, here we want to build a community. We want to build actual people who are interested. You just want my build and dip, then, well, sorry, you're not going to gain much traction here. And people are more or less owed nothing either. Donors are owed something, but most people are not, so hopefully more people will get with the program, because a smaller channel, look, sure, we may not have the fame of the big ones, but you can tell our stuff works, and of course, that's why we want to build community with everybody. We want people to really be a part of the community, rather than just come in, see stuff, dip. Yeah, miss me with that. Alright, miss me with that shit. Evil Emperor Zerg? No. You never played You may not have played StarCraft, actually. I would normally say something like, you never played StarCraft, but then thinking about it, there is quite a lot of potential that Baron has never played StarCraft. Okay. This might be a better chess piece. We're just going to put that there for a second. It's going to go into the maybe pile, because it'll be very, very helpful. Bukathos Pride, huh? Okay, let's get rid of those. Now, before we hit that war plan, we're just gonna extract all this other crap. Oh, shit. Oh, it's a helmet. Damn it, I thought it was a chest piece. I saw resistance to all elements. And I was like, oh my god. God, oh my. It was a true Mein Gott moment. But, unfortunately, it did not bloom.
It is done.
It did not Bloomberg.
Excellent fight.
Well, we got a Resplendent Spark out of the cache, but that's not a mythic because I still have to craft my own. Gosh darn it. What did they do to mythic drop rates this season? Where are my actual mythics? Where?
You know where.
Yeah, the Zerg are an alien race, kind of like the Tyranids, because essentially, for those that do not know, StarCraft was meant to be a Warhammer 40k game, but they pulled out at the last second. So Blizzard was like, what do we do? So they made their own version of Warhammer, but with cowboys and with a distinctly American flavor. Worked out really well, you know? StarCraft became super popular. But in actuality, a lot of the units, they share some similarities. The Zerg share a lot of similarities with the Tyranids, but of course they got a different story because ultimately, you know, it's their own property and their own original creations. But because they were originally meant to be a Warhammer thing, they do have some similarities to the Tyranids. The Nidus Worms are one of them. They basically resemble the Tyranid Trigons and the Trigon Primes. The Trigon Primes dig tunnels that'll allow enemy Zerg to just pop up, you know, right under... Oh, sorry, enemy Tyranids to just pop up right under wherever. They're extremely dangerous. Very, very big, strong bioweapons. The The Nidus worms, however, in StarCraft are not dangerous weapons. They are solely for transportation. They used to be called Nidus canals, living canals that the Zerg would put in one location, and then they would emerge at another location, and then this allowed the Zerg to sort of like quickly transport their forces long distances. But they replaced them with Nidus worms in StarCraft 2. So that's my nerdy lore drop. Hope it helps you guys. And if it didn't help you guys, well, screw you guys. Okay, we're gonna go hit up Astaroth, Pit, Helltide, and then we will go Astaroth.
A sound strategy.
Now, let us get more songs for Baron, but before we do that, before we get to the Dwarven stuff, the great betrayal in StarCraft. There were a lot of betrayals. You're gonna have to specify which betrayal you're talking about. But if you specify it, I'll probably know it. Oh, Sarah Kerrigan? She didn't actually betray the human race. Okay, in the original StarCraft, Sarah Kerrigan was captured and then transformed into a Zerg hybrid. Then she did not choose to become the alien hybrid queen. Then in StarCraft 2, she was freed from it in Wings of Liberty, but then she chose to become Zerg again. But she did it because she thought Jim Raynor was dead, and in that one she became a primal Zerg, free of the original control mechanism put onto the Zerg by the Xel'Naga. And that was the catalyst for the whole story of StarCraft 2, because that was the only way she could become a true Xel'Naga at the end, and of course destroy Aemon. So universe saved. But unlike Warhammer 40k, which goes on forever, StarCraft apparently had an ending. I don't know how they're ever going to do StarCraft 3 if they ever do it, because the story's complete. Who are we going to play as? Matt Horner? Jim Raynor's gone. So, you know, it'd be like that. Okay. Now, first thing we're gonna do, I believe it's a nightmare escalation dungeon, right? Let's get escalating. All the nerdy shit from my years of being a gamer. I am a gamer boy. I said see you later, boy. Okay. Now, let's clear this dungeon with some Dwarven songs playing in our chest. You guys ready?
The stones of the deep! vein where the emeralds shine. Axes swinging like lightning, the whole mountain mine. Now the carts are loaded and the elders are cheering. Time to forget the dark and start the world celebrating. Champagne glory, champagne glory. We beers dripping ale and chest puffed. We pride bang your tankards till the rafters crack and roar. Dwarves are the kings of the stone evermore. Champagne glory. The lassies are circling with hips swinging bold, whispering sweet nothings about the veins we just hold. We'll arm wrestle for kisses and drink till we're red, then stagger outside to water the heather bed. We'll sing o'er the riches and the lasses we've chased, and laugh at the surface folk who think we're disgraced. 1 month for the gold, 1 month for the gold, 2 months for the gem, 2 months for the gem, 3 months for the brothers who'll drink till the end. Drink, yea, bastards, drink up! Tomorrow the forges will roar and the hammers will fly, but tonight every dwarf is a king under sky. We own the deep earth, we own the bright stone, and as long as the ale flows, the mountains are thrown. Champagne glory, champagne glory. We beard stripping ale and chest puffed. We pride bang your tankards harder till the whole kingdom wakes. Dwarves are the kings, now scream it till it breaks! Champagne glory, okay! Champagne glory, okay! Champagne glory, okay! Champagne glory! By the stones of the deep!
Oops, sorry about that. But anyway, that was Gem Vein Glory. And the next one that we're going to play is right after this Herodric Gateway. Alright, it's going to be another lovely Dwarven song. I hope you guys will enjoy it. It's Okai the Ale. Lesser known, but I'm sure you guys will like it. Since y'all love to be dwarves banging your tankards, we'll play another little banger soon. Okay, we are speed clearing these. Hey Mo, it's actually going good. We're just trying our best to get a mythic, and the drop rate is just not there, man. Haven't had a mythic since yesterday, and haven't had one at all this season. It's weird. I mean, I guess I'll have to probably do it via runes, but if I have to wait for my Ring of Starless Skies, it's not exactly the most pleasant thing for me right now. Not a big fan of waiting. I'm not a waiter, you know? I stopped bussing tables since college. Okay, now that's done. Now, ladies and gents, have a listen to this one. It's a different flavor, but you should still enjoy it.
The deep roads till the stone ran red. Sweat on our brows and dust in our beards so dread. The forge is cooled now, the day's toil is through. Time to crack the barrels and sing the old tune. Okai the ale, the mighty mountain brew. We foam in our beards and fire in our crew. Stomp your boots hard till the whole house shakes. Dwarves drink forever for the glory we take.
It's not quite as rowdy as Gem Vainglory, but it's got its own charm. Hello, Jack.
We lassies are dancing with glee. Old clan elders tell tales of battles and victory. We didn't fear dragons or the dark below. A good pint of mead makes the bravest hearts glow. One for the hammer, one for the hammer, two for the stone, two for the stone, three for the brothers who never drink alone. Heave, ho, drink! When the morn comes, we'll march back to the mine. But tonight we're kings in this hollow line. So sing it loud, lads, till the rafters all ring. For the clan and the kin, and the ale that we bring. Okay, the ale,
Okay.
the mighty mountain brew. We foam in our beards and fire in our crew. Stomp your boots harder till the mountain awake. Dwarves drink forever. Now scream it for the sake. Okay, the ale. Okay, the ale. Okay, the ale. Okay, the ale.
Oop.
Stones to cut, gems to
Now,
set.
thank you guys for enjoying that.
Here's what remains.
Good. Enjoy yourself, Jack. Builds are on the channel. Have fun. Now, where is my seer? Seer. Okay, we now have Bak Vex and Seer Ohm. We're going to shift around what we did before, because I have a feeling that this combination might actually prove stronger. So we're going to see. Alright, we're going to see. It could be a lot better, it could be a lot worse. Also, in terms of the Paragon, we need to make a strength-based gem.
Welcome to the Isles. What do you bring?
I've forgotten which one's the strength-based gem. Okay, we're gonna make 5 grand rubies. And we're gonna turn it into a Heraldric strength gem. And then we're gonna replace the diamond. Lovely. This grand diamond will go in here. Actually, no, I'll just leave this here. Smarter plan. Okay, now we still have the 530 dex needed, so we shouldn't be short on dex, and we have plenty of willpower as well. We'll slowly wean off the willpower, but with more strength, we should be able to dish out more damage. First, let's find out if this setup provides us with even more power than we had before as we go in. Now, give me a minute before we carry on. I gotta check on the AI model's progression. I think I made a new art sale too. Just checking because what the hell? I am so confused right now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just need to check something, guys, because this is weird. Okay, anyway, that's I guess that's settled. Sorry about the wait, gang. I just had to verify something very, very important because what in the hell? It's weird. I'm not gonna think too hard about it. Let's go. Oop, sorry. Vile Splendor, Dark Omen. The other one is Ruptures. I don't know what Vile Splendor is, but it's yellow in color, which means probably better loot, right? It has to mean that, right? All right. Now then, let's continue the vibes tonight. All right. Have a listen to this track. It's an old one I haven't played in some time, but I do want to work it into the new music model at some point. Ooh, look at the loot.
Feel the tether fraying, the last chain that held me here. The signal is fading, replaced by the crushing fear. Cut the final line, let the cinder veil consume. There is no going back now, except the empty tomb. The weight of the world is lifting, but the cost is far too steep. 1,000 fractured memories, I pray the ocean keep. The anchor is ash, scattered to the bitter wind. The wrench of blue is done. The only truth I find within, I am suspended in the void, forever at a rise. Beyond shore we bear. Don't look for salvation, don't try to find my trace. I live in the static now, an occupant of this place. The old self is gone, just a hollow imprint on the glass. A ghost of who I used to be, a moment that had to pass. Gone, the light
It's just a lie. Alright. I hope you all liked the Anchor's Ash. One day I will bring it into the new music model. Now, I saw your responses there. Honestly, like when people come in and they ask something silly, I just usually ignore it. Cause no point. You know, either they're trolling or they're just messing around. And if I don't recognize their name, I just leave it be. I don't think too hard about it, you know? Remember, ladies and gents, treat your streamers as human. Say hello. Alright? Have some manners, be polite. And you want to have a conversation, then you gotta have a conversation worth having. Come in, talk some random shit, or say some random shit, and you will be treated as a random shit. And by that, we mean we're just gonna be like, okay, we're not gonna talk to you. I'm just gonna send him into the negative zone. Nah, don't fall for the bait. Alright. This stream clearly says Diablo 4. We deal in Diablo 4, nothing else. If they wish to bait, then they can attempt mastering it. If you catch my double entendre. Alright, they can attempt mastering it because we ain't gonna fall for that. Like I've told others before, you know?
What brings you?
It's a channel for, you know, you come to the channel, you have a good time, relax, you know, you'll be treated well. But just because you call me bro doesn't mean shit. If you didn't serve with me, alright? If you ain't a Marine Corps equivalent, US or otherwise,
Mainland.
you ain't my bro.
What brings you?
You weren't a Marine. I'm glad you like that song. It's a good one. I need to bring it into the new music model. I still miss a lot of songs from that time. So I might play a few more, you know? I really like the songs from that period of time when we worked on them. They're the good stuff. They asked, but you know, like I said, this isn't a this channel has nothing to do with that. So, like I said, when people ask that kind of stuff, I don't take it too wrong. I just like, okay, they might be trolling. If they try to push it a little bit, I'll be like, okay, we'll just time them out. You know, nothing serious. And the stream title says Diablo 4. You know, best not to rise to the bait. That one might be easy to bring in, but I want to preserve the screams. The thing I liked about Cinder Vale was that they had two vocalists. The screamer and the singer. The singer has a very nice voice, and the screamer does, well, sorry, the growler does a very good job as well. That's kind of the problem. Some of these were very difficult to bring into the new model because it did not preserve both vocalists the perfect way that I wanted to preserve them. You know, that's what annoyed me when I first tried to bring him in. That being said, I'm not totally against it. I am definitely going to try. Because Cinder Vale was one of my projects that I really liked. So yeah, let's play a little more while my AI works on my stuff. Oh, sorry, give me a second. It's finally finished cooking something for me. Okay, sorry. Before I do this, I need to duplicate and replicate. Nah, don't worry, you didn't miss anything. We're just gonna get back to slaughtering soon, but for the Viking music, I'm going to send some data over. Okay. Excluded.
New subscriber detected.
Thank you for subscribing. Alright, great. Send that for cooking. Now we can start playing. Here, have some more metal while we go and do some weird shit. You guys ready? Let's go. No worries, head home and I'll be on again. So once you're home, you can tune in and enjoy the music. See you guys in a bit.
Locked behind the optic wall, I taste the friction of a fall. Every lie you ever sold is a weight that turns my blood cold. This hollow shell is mine to keep, while the creature claws inside me deep. I hear the fractured echo coil and the poison self-inflicted soil. There's a light in the static, a silent key I cannot turn, a fragile glass reflection. I watch the empty garden burn. Take the garden bloom. My memory is a mausoleum. Shame the star weaver, where every ghost you left can see you. This is the center veil, built on failure, stained with rust. I sever the wire, burn the bridge to what I was. The ritual is complete now, fueled by the sickness and the loss. The pressure of the influence, I reject the confidence. It's never enough. The hunger breaks the cage. A life lived on the razor's edge. Never a cure. Take me from the fracture, pull me out of the tide. I surrender all my honor just to find a place to
And it's two vocalists. That's why I want to finish this album, but I need to bring it to the new model. That's the only thing. I genuinely love this one, yeah. Because this one is like, by having the two vocalists, the first time I did it, this one worked so much better because I could have a really deep vocalist for the female stuff. That's what sold me on it the first time, but with the older model, I struggled a lot with some of the songs because I just couldn't do some of the things that I wanted to. But I know the new model can handle it. I just haven't had the time to translate the old stuff to the new one. Because I'm trying to go stage by stage, and I'm really prioritizing the Viking stuff right now. But after that, this is one of the big ones on my list to bring into the new century. Oh, you know what? Let's just play the next song.
I can feel the tightening, the obsidian coil, a crushing pressure buried deep beneath the soil. The script is written, fate is a dead algorithm in my head. I am the architect of the walls that leave me bled. Everything I touch turns to dust and static. Trapped in a loop, mechanical erratic. The current pulls me down into the frozen cold. Just one breath of air before I
Dive again.
a fleeting ghost of honor, escaping the bitter rain. But the cinder veil descends, and all the light is denied. No peace inside. Rioting, the pulse is violent and rough. You say I'm stable, never I was. Never enough. I chew on glass and metal to feel something real again. The silence is a prison built for the souls of men. Rigid inferior, I am the void gate open. The scar we ever is here. My existence is broken. Just one breath of air before I dive again. A fleeting ghost of honor, escaping the bitter rain. But the cinder veil descends, and all the light is denied. No peace inside.
Yep, that will forever be one of my favorite tunes. Okay, let's go. Now. Greater layer keys, alright. Teleport to the next dungeon. Let's go. I do like to be offered choices. Let's go murder Astaroth. And we'll keep the vibes going tonight.
How I've dreamed of this moment. Let us fight. That's the ferocity I remember. Hold nothing back.
So nice of him to come out there, though.
How sweet the pain of destruction. Until next time.
Yeah, until next time, but dude. You know, I used to kill him so often. Where is my goddamn rage? Rage against the machine. And it's mostly a printer. No unique. Still no unique. Really? Really? Game.
Step up to my
What
envy.
in the in what?
Taken apart, melted down.
What in the butt? Anyway, our power level seems very decent. I like it. Now, I will just need a second. I'm going to work on this new tune live. But don't worry, it won't take too long. This is all for the sake of bringing you guys even better music. Greater music. The music of the gods. The anchor is ash, scattered to the bitter winds. The ritual is past. The only truth I find within, I am suspended, the void, forever out of reach, beyond your wicked reach. Okay. Okay, messages replied to. Now, let's have a look at this. Okay. Okay. You have full creative freedom. Okay, now the AI can cook nicely. And while it cooks, we're going to remaster something right here. So I was previously using, now this is just a bit of lore here. As you guys know, I use certain tools for creating my songs and music and stuff. But there's reasons why certain things cannot be properly utilized until you really know what you're doing. So we're just going to shift one of these into the trash. We don't need it anymore. And now that it has been tossed happily into the trash, what we are going to do is we are going to we're gonna literally get rid of all of this. Then we're going to take the new version of this, which is the so-called better version. Okay. Okay, now it just needs to process my initial adaptation plus the new information. Okay, processed, save. Now we can let the AI cook while we play, and then once it's done cooking, we will go looking for death, mostly. Okay, tier 119. This was the previous stumbling block. Let's see if we can overcome it with our clever shift in technology. It might work, or it might be horrible. Either way, I'm prepared for death. A choice we do not have. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. Yep, the corruption was just too much to handle. Even if we were to use something like Enduring Faith, yeah, that's really not gonna happen right there. We're just gonna ignore this one target. I should have ignored it from the start, but it was my bad. Okay, yeah, alright. The defenses are the problem, and they still remain the problem, even with the enhancements, even with the chosen enhancements. So we don't have a choice. We still have to upgrade gems, which is a big problem. It's workable, but the issue is not workable. The issue is we don't have a choice. Okay, switching pit tier. Drop down to 118. Engage when my mechanism is charged. Creature must die. Okay, now we go back for the Heartstone. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, some of these guys are such a hard kill. They do not want to die. But if I play smart and careful, so far it's working out. We can do this. I mean, obviously still room for improvement, but we're doing it. There we go. Okay, doable.
Another adventure done.
Yeah, it's another adventure done. Okay, let's increase the basic might rune. There we go. Now it's a nice 121. And we're gonna do it again. I'm still gonna attempt 119 again. And finally. Okay, let's have a look-see. Okay, wait, sorry, we're gonna try and create this track now. Steel and Sanctusail. By the way, just so you know, oh my god, okay. So that's how they're gonna play this. Okay, we're almost done. Clear this. Move here. We'll use the standard procedure. And we'll take this little bit out. Now, fingers crossed this will work. But in the meantime, ladies and gents, why don't you guys enjoy the Eyes of the Valkyrie for a second, yeah?
Thinking about it.
I love this song.
I came here thinking the fight was already won, but she pulled me into the dark before the dawn. No blade in her hand, no fire in her tone, just eyes that saw every lie I've ever known. She didn't speak at first,
She just let the silence grow.
until I heard my own heartbeat like a war drum below. Every wall I built
Every mask I wore.
started cracking open on that cold stone floor.
She looks through me with the eyes of the Valkyrie. Sees the boy beneath the warrior skin.
She doesn't offer comfort, she offers flame.
And I am burning from within. Eyes of the Valkyrie. Eyes of the Valkyrie.
I told her I was ready, that I paid the cost. She smiled like someone who had already lost. You carry ghosts, she said, but you call them steel. You think your scars make you unbreakable, but they're the parts that feel. I wanted to hug
You wanted to turn away, but something in the voice made the old me stay. This isn't judgment, this isn't war. This is something older than the blood of my sword.
The fire isn't coming from outside anymore. It's rising from the places I've been too afraid to explore.
She doesn't save me, she makes me see.
That the only way forward is through what's left of me.
She looks through me with the eyes of the Valkyrie. Sees the boy beneath the warrior skin.
She doesn't offer comfort, she offers flame.
And I am burning from within. Eyes of the Valkyrie. Eyes of the Valkyrie.
Working on a new one now, actually. Sorry about that. Bled into one of the older samples, but anyway. Hope you all enjoyed that. We are currently working on some new stuff. Ooh, these guys. Ugh. I hate the lightning enchanted ones. Truly, they are the worst. Bumming around here with them is usually a death sentence.
Who can stand against you?
Okay.
With me at your side.
I have my item and I'm just gonna run. Does it make sense to run? When I deal with these guys, I keep it simple. I move quietly and quickly out of the way. Because there's some enemies with modifiers that no matter how strong you are, you have to avoid. These happen to be some of them. Ooh, this boss is gonna take a while. This, ladies and gents, is why those final gems are needed. The power adds up. Without them, you're stuck doing this ancient dance over and over, forever. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. All right. Now, before we try this out, before we try out this song, I am going to try something drastic. Well, not as drastic as I make it sound, but we are gonna. It's still relatively drastic. Okay.
It is done.
First, we need to get rid of this. We need to go here. I'm gonna have to speed farm the gems now, because there's no point if we bang our head against the wall. It's not gonna result in anything that's gonna help us. So there's only one choice. We need gems, and we need them now. We need to improve at least one of these into a... This is a Herodric already. We're gonna need to start improving these into Herodrics. We're gonna need more of the what you call it, the diamonds as well, because there is no choice. A choice we have none. Okay, let's go. Time to Ragnarok and roll. Let's do this. All right, ABB people, always be berserkin'. Alright, we found this with relative ease. That's right. You crumple and fold instantaneously. Now out we go again. Let's also try the new song.
Black snow.
She's calling.
Off in the cold, crowd in the grave. Ravens above, remember that.
I woke where the moon had frozen solid in the sky. The fire in the village, just the smoker who survived. Shield split, lip cut, blood stiff on the hide. But the dead don't sleep when the Valkyries ride. I heard her in the frost with the blade in her tones. Said the gods locked the throne under mountain and bones. Said the king sold the names of the fallen for gold. Now the north won't kneel and the grave won't hold. Black boots crunch where the white will say. Iron on my chest, all rooms on my head. Every oath I broke came back from the dead. Every prayer got sharp, every blessing bled. No feast for the cowards, no song for the fake. No crown for the man with a serpent in his face. I put one hand down in the burial lake, and the ice whispered, rise, there is more to wake.
The ice took my name, but not my war. I sang through the dark to open the door. Bury me under the northern sky, where the ravens circle and the old gods lie. I am the voice in the frozen flame.
The ice took my name, but I came back with yours.
Bury me under the blackened snow, where the earthbound march and the cold winds know. I am the crown that the grave could not claim.
The ice took my name, but I came back with yours.
Came back with yours. Came back with yours. Iron in the store.
Blood on the fuel. Now the drums don't bang, they breathe like beasts. Low in the ribs where the fear gets deep. I seen 10,000 shadows stand up from sleep, with frost on their lips and no mercy to keep. We don't chase glory, we carry debt. Names carved deep where the gods forget. Every step we take makes the altar sweat. Every drum beat asks who is dying next. She said, boy, do you wanna be legend or ash? I said, give me the blade and I'll wrestle with that. She said, kings wear silk over knife wounds and rats. I said, then I'll bring winter to the palace in black. No horn, no banner, no mercy bell. Just a queen with no name and a voice from hell. She don't walk in light, she don't need no spell. When she sings, every locked tomb opens itself.
And I pray for dawn. Dawn belongs to liars. Carry me through the snow. Crown me in the clouds.
I saw a face in the ice, couldn't see the eyes. Only war, only sky, only wings opening wide. Bury me
Under the northern sky, where the ravens circle and the old gods lie. I am the voice in the frozen flame.
the ice took my name.
But I came back with yours.
Okay, that really wasn't bad. I'm gonna sample the other versions as well. I think we might have made a little bit of a breakthrough. There's still some similarities to the previous tracks, but I'd say it sounded different enough that we could potentially work an album. So let's see some of the other samples. Same song, just different samples. Okay, second sample.
Where the moon is frozen solid in the sky. No fire in the village, just a smoker who's sublime. She'll split lip, cut blood stiff on the hide. But the dead don't sleep when the Valkyrie be the ride. I heard her in the frost with the blade and the tones. Said the gods locked the throne on the mountain and bones. Said the king sold the names of the fought and for gold. Now the north won't kneel and the grave won't hold. Black boots crunch where the white wolves fed. Iron on my chest, old runes on my head. Every oath I broke came back from the dead. Every prayer got sharp, every blessing bled. No feast for the cowards, no song for the fake. No crown for the man with a serpent in his face. I put one hand down in the burial lake. And the ice whisper rise, there is war to wake.
The ice took my name, but not my war.
I sank through the dark.
You opened the door, bury me under the northern sky with the raven circle in the old god's lie. I am the
Okay.
voice in the frozen
This is
flame.
pretty good.
My name, but I came back with yours.
Bury me under the blackened snow where the oath-bound march in the cold winds know. I am the crown that the grave could not claim.
The ice took my name, but I came back with yours.
Came back with yours.
Came back with yours.
Iron in the storm.
Blood on the floor, now the drums don't bang. They breathe like beasts. Low in the ribs where the fear gets deep. I seen 10,000 shadows stand up from sleep with frost on the lips and no mercy to keep. We don't chase glory, we carry dead. Names carved deep where the gods forget. Every step we take makes the altar sweat. Every drum beat asks who is dying next. She said, boy, do you wanna be legend or ash? I said, give me the blade and I'll answer with that. She said, kings wear silk over knife wounds and rats. I said, then I'll bring winter to the palace in black. No horn, no banner, no mercy bell. Just a queen with no name and a voice from hell. She don't walk in light, she don't need no spell. When she sings, every locked tomb opens itself.
Do not pray for dawn.
Dawn belongs to liars.
Carry me through the snow.
Crown me in the pyre. I saw a face in the ice.
This is it.
Couldn't see the eyes. Only war, only sky, only wings opening wide.
Bury me under the northern sky where the ravens circle and the old gods lie. I am the voice in the frozen flame.
The ice took my name, but I came back with yours.
Bury me under the blackened snow where the oath-bound march in the cold winds know. I am the crown that the grave could not claim.
The ice took my name, but I came back with yours.
The ice took her name, but it could not take her voice. Under black snow, she is calling. I came back with you.
Okay, that sample killed it so hard that I'm not even sure I should listen to the others. But you know, for the sake as a producer of music, we will. All right. we will actually check out some of the others, but I have to admit that that sample, to me at least, to my ears, I'm pretty sure that sample just killed it. Alright, I think this album might get a green light. Because if we can keep making every song sufficiently different, I'm not asking for the world here, but if every single song doesn't sound like the same thing on repeat, you know? And Eyes of the Valkyrie is great, but unfortunately Veil of Ash also is great, and the two of them just sounded too similar, you know? The first time I made it, and then I tried making others, they all just sounded the same. But this one I feel did something different, you know? Vengeance, if you got any comments, you can feel free to send them, but I think that this one really did well. Okay, let me try this other sample. I just want to see if there's any difference. Let's hear if they can kill it even more. Sample 3.
But it could not take her voice.
On the black snow,
She is calling. Both in the cold, crown in the grave. Ravens above, remember the brave.
I kind of like the lead-in.
came back with yours. I woke where the moon had frozen solid in the sky. No fire in the village, just a smoker who survived. Shield split, lip cut, blood stiff on the hide.
Okay, that one was good, but the problem is that that one was reusing the same bass. No can do. Unfortunately, no matter how good the lead-ins are, the second it sounds exactly like another track, we can't have that. So that one's scrapped. Okay, sample 4.
But it could not take her voice.
On the blood snow,
She's calling. Both in the cold, crown in the grave. Ravens above, remember the brave.
Okay.
I woke where the moon had frozen solid in the sky. No fire in the village, just a smoker who survived. Shield split, lip cut, blood stiff on the hide. But the dead don't sleep when the Valkyries ride. I heard her in the frost with the blade in her tone. Said the gods locked the throne on the mountain and bones. Said the king sold the names of the fallen for gold. Now the north won't kneel and the grey won't hold. Black boots crunch where the white wolf said. Iron on my chest, old runes on my head. Every oath I broke came back from the dead. Every prayer got sharp, every blessing bled. No feast for the cowards, no song for the fake. No crown for the man with a serpent in his face. I put one hand down in the burial lake. In the ice whispered, rise, there is war to wake.
The ice took my name, but now my war sank through the dark to open the door. Bury me under the northern sky where the ravens circle and the old gods lie. I am the voice in the frozen flame. The ice took my name.
But I came back with yours.
Bury me under the blackened snow where the oath-bound march and the cold winds know. I am the crown that the grave could not claim.
The ice took my name.
But I came back with yours. Came back with yours. Came back with yours. Iron in the storm.
Blood on the fjord. To the drums don't bang, they breathe like beasts. Low in the ribs where the fear gets deep. I seen 10,000 shadows stand up from sleep with frost on their lips and...
No. Nope. This version will not work. I think that one version that I personally liked is the most ideal, because this current version, that version of the song just tried to turn it into American rap, which we don't want. So I'll play the ideal version again one last time, and then I'll make my final decision. But yeah, I think this new album should be a go. That song was dope. All right, here is the ideal version. Please enjoy my new song, The Ice Took Her Name.
Where the moon is frozen solid in the sky. No fire in the village, just a smoker who's sublime. She'll split lip, cut blood stiff on the high. But the dead don't sleep when the Valkyrie be the ride. I heard her in the frost with the blade and the tones of the gods, like the throne on the mountain and bones of the king. So the names of the fallen for gold. Now the north won't kneel and the grave won't hold. Black boots crunch where the white bulls fed. Iron on my chest, oh runes on my head. Every oath I broke came back from the dead. Every prayer got sharp, every blessing bled. No feast for the cowards, no song for the fake, no crown for the man with a serpent in his face. I put one hand down in the burial lake, and the ice whisper rise, there is war to wake.
The ice took my name, but not my
I
word.
sank through the dark
To open the door, bury me under the northern sky with the raven circle and the old gods lie. I am the voice in the frozen flame.
The ice took my name, but I came back with yours.
Bury me under the blackened snow where the oath-bound march and the cold winds know. I am the crown that the Greek could not claim.
The ice took my name, but I came back with yours.
Came back with yours.
Came back with yours.
Iron in the storm.
Blood on the floor, now the drums don't bang, they breathe like beasts. Low in the ribs where the fear gets deep. I seen 10,000 shadows stand up from sleep with frost on the lips and no mercy to keep. We don't chase glory, we carry dead. Names carved deep where the gods forget. Every step we take makes the altar sweat. Every drum beat asks who is dying next. She said, boy, do you wanna be legend or ash? I said, give me the blade and I'll answer with that. She said, kings wear silk over knife wounds and rats. I said, then I'll bring winter to the palace in black. No horn, no banner, no mercy bell, just a queen with no name and a voice from hell. She don't walk in light, she don't need no spell. When she sings, every locked tomb opens itself.
Do not fight for dawn.
Dawn belongs to lies.
Carry me through the snow.
Crown me in the pyre. I saw a face in the ice, couldn't see the eyes. Only war, only sky, only wings opening wide.
Bury me under the northern sky where the ravens circle and the old gods lie. I am the voice in the frozen flame.
The ice took my name, but I came back with yours.
Bury me under the blackened snow where the oath-bound march and the cold winds know. I am the crown that the great could not claim.
The ice took my name, but I came back with yours.
The ice took her name, but it could not take her voice. Under black snow, she is calling. I came back with you.
Yep. Okay, that's it. The ice took your name. I think that's good. I think that's good. We'll do a bit more processing on that soon, but first, back to town. Okay. Now I'm gonna also take the time to process these 2 tunes so we can work even harder on some new stuff. I like it. I've been waiting to work a little more on these, and now I have the chance. So I would never let it go. Okay, now that is going off to cook into the ether. And while we do, we will go on and do a bit more gem farming because I thought I could delay it even longer, but yeah. I don't think I can. I do not think I can. Okay. Done. Now, let's get back to the slaughter melon. Okay, so... Ooh, did I miss something? Apparently I did. Give me that. Now let's junk everything. As much as I would love to keep these, I know that they're not going to work out, so... Goodbye.
Albeir, swinging away.
What brings you to the ancient isles?
These ones gone. We do get a lot of set charms, so it's nice at least. Praying for something with a hell of a spine. Something dead solid. I don't think we're gonna get that. I'll destroy these later. Okay. Back in we go. Now it's back to the future, ladies and gents. Through me. But now let's switch up the vibe for a little bit. I'm gonna play you guys some actual full-on Norse music. Let's go. And we'll farm to that. I wasn't invited. They didn't invite me, so I'm not going. Honestly, it's their loss, not mine. So I'm not worried. Now then, I hope you don't mind, but let's focus on Diablo 4 and better games, alright? Enjoy the music, enjoy the show.
Skuld mun syngja örlög ganga nær og nær. Þegin og líðið vængjum í myrkri. Þegin og spá í nandar í mér. Sjá, rafnin kemur, heyr, vængir slá. Blóð mun falla, jörðu mun drekka, nótt mun opna augun sín. Sjá, rúnar brenna. Syngja það sem kemur, rafnaspó. Heyra, rafnar vaka. Heyra, nornir í kalla. Heyra, skuld mun syngja. Heyra, rafnaspó. Ég sé horn á fjalli grá. Skugga yfir sjó. Ekki sé konung knela þögul. Ekki sé sverð sem brotnar brátt. Enginn flýr það sem spunnið. Enginn sleppur vefnum þeim. Rafnin drekkur ótta manna. Völva syngur dauðans lög. Þegin og líðið vængjum í myrkri. Þegin og spá í nandar í mér. Rafnin kemur, heyr, vængir sló. Blóð mun falla, jörð mun drekka, nótt mun opna augun sín. Sjá, rúnar brenna, heyr, goðin þegja. Ekk mun syngja það sem kemur, rafnaspó. Veit ek hvar þú fellur. Veit ek hver þig kallar. Veit ek hvar blóð rennur. Veit ek hvar dýr opnast. Ekk sé þig í vengjum svörtum. Ekk sé þig í augum fugs. Ekk sé þig á brún dauðans. Kom nær og hýð mér. Rafnar vaka. Nornir galla. Rúnar brenna. Spáin anda. Rafnin kemur, heyr, vængir slá. Blóð mun falla, jörð mun drekka, nótt mun opna augun sín. Rúnar brenna, heyr, goðin þegja. Ekk mun syngja það sem kemur, rafnaspó.
You missed the new song, buddy.
Það sem kemur. Veiðin hefst, veiðin hefst. Komið ljótt, komið nær, undir greinum, undir nótt. Augu loga, tennur bíða, blóðið heyrir kallið mitt ekkeng. Fremst með rúnar í lófa, ég anda storm í sporið var. Fylgið mér, yfir mosa, yfir bein. Heyrðu hjartað slá í jörðu, heyrðu skóginn anda blóð. Loka munni, opna augum, úlfurinn vakir, veiðin hefst. Hleyptu, hleyptu undir svörtum trjám. Elta, skugga fyrir dögun. Andaðu, reika vöru mínum. Veiðin hefst. Hleyptu yfir kalda mold. Elta, hjarta og vinar. Andaðu, seiður í brjósti þínu. Veiðin hefst. Heyra, fætur þegja. Heyra, blóðið syngur. Skógur vaknar. Veiðin hefst. Hrafnar fljúga fyrir ofan máninn, sker í gegnum þoku. X ég slóð, X ég ótta, X ég bráð í draumi mínum. Engin öskur, engin ljós, aðeins andi, aðeins tennur. Komið ljót, komið nær, ég mun leiða yður til blóðs. Heyrðu hjarta slá í jörðu, heyrðu skóginn anda blóð. Loka munni, opna augum, úlfurinn vakir, veiðin hefst. Hleyptu undir svörtum trjám. Elta, skugga fyrir dögun. Andaðu, reika vöru mínum. Veiðin hefst. Hleyptu yfir kalda mold. Elta, hjarta og vinar. Andaðu, seiður í brjósti þínu. Veiðin hefst. Nær, kom nær. Þegi, heyri hann. Nær, kom nær. Blóðið hans kallar oss. Egg binda vind, egg binda spor, egg binda átt af tungu mína. Þú munt sjá, þú munt laupa, þú munt bíta, þú munt muna. Heyra, skuggar læpa. Heyra, rúnar brenna. Heyra, úlfar anda. Heyra, veiðin Hleyptu undir svörtum trjám. Elta, skugga fyrir dögun. Andaðu, reika vöru mínum. Veiðin hefst. Hleyptu yfir kalda mold. Elta, hjarta og vinar. Andaðu, seiður í brjósti þínu. Veiðin hefst.
Love it.
Þögn í
Freaking love it.
skógi, andi í myrkri. Skuggar hlaupa, veiðin hefst. Veiðin hefst. Veiðin hefst.
All right, those were some back-to-back Viking songs right there. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. All right, we'll be working on another new track soon. You missed the new one that we just did, Vengeance Man, but maybe when you get the chance you can commentate on it in future. Anyway, I'll be working on a new one as soon as the AI comes through. We are just doing some gem farming because I'm finding it very impossible to actually go forward without said gems anymore, so that has been a little bit of a problem. All right, but we are making some kind of forward progression, so there's that. Now, what I am gonna do first and foremost is head to town and see where we're at. Oh, you heard it? All right. I will judge you. I will judge you in future anyway. But yeah, let's see. What does this say? Okay. Yes, 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 yes. I knew all this already. Okay, this is new. Understood. Yep. Okay, good. Yes, okay. Yep, that's true. I agree with this statement. Okay, we're just checking the internal assessment. Hmm. Okay. Yes. Hmm. Okay. Yes. Agreed. The sub bass was heavy. Okay, so are we tuning up the sub bass? Okay. Hmm. Okay, we can do that. I agree. Okay. Then in that case, send that in and we'll start working the music first. Always start with the music because the vocalists are already good to go. Okay, I'll hit the washroom real quickly. Then we're going to take a look at the gems.
Do it then.
Organize. Move these here. These all get organized there. These will leave it be here. This one will leave it be here. Okay, now we go to the jeweler and all gems gone. Okay, except for those that we favorited, which is good. Coolian Turing Prism, please give me, thank you. Okay, now we need to see where we're at with another skull. We need a new Horadric skull, but where are we actually at? We can craft a total of 1 grand skull after all this farming, and we are gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 6. I don't know how I counted to 8, but we need 6. Okay, I think you understand my conundrum right here. Well, it's 6 minus 1 because we already have 1 Horadric skull, but we are gonna need more because this is insufficient so far. And that is entirely the problem. That's entirely the problem. Actually, how are we doing on diamonds? If I could at least up my resistances, we could do some more farming in between as well. How are we doing on diamonds? Okay, we actually have enough for fresh new diamonds. We're just going to make 3.
A
Okay.
jewel plucked from the sky.
Then unsocket this one. Excusez-moi. Unsockito. And once we unsockito this... Alright, we're gonna amalgamate a whole new Whore of Rodrix. Transmuto. And then in we go. Okay, lovely. We now have a Roderick Diamond in there. So we got even more resistances to be happy about. Grand. Okay, quick washroom break. I'll come back and see whether the music cooked right. And then we shall have some fun with more slaying, yeah? And maybe make a new song. Okay, I am back. Now, what we're going to do first and foremost is that we, the people, are going to change the runes around again. So we were trying out the Bach Vex methodology, which did as intended. Don't get me wrong. The Bach Vex methodology worked, but I feel that Bach Ohm gave us greater bang for buck. So we're going to try it again. Now we're going to switch back to Bach Ohm, and we're going to try heading to the tier 120 pit. All right, this is where we struggled at significantly before. Now we've got a bit more defense, but realistically, we also need stuff from the Paragon path to fully round out the build. So we're going to get some levels very soon. Before we go in, though, let me very quickly check this out. Okay. Now let's remake this song, but way better. Okay. Okay, good. Right. Now the only thing left is just this. Okay, good. And we'll start that off. Now let's go in. Time to slaughter Melon, I say. Let's move. Now, let's see how Bach Ohm handles the shenanigans. I think that Bach Ohm does better overall. I mean, I'm still getting value the way that I want to from Seer Vex, which is safer. It's not like I can't stack. It just requires some more smart play, which again is relatively fine. Oh my god. The hell? Why are you scaring me like that, bro? Where were you this weekend, man?
Busy. I'm going to be busy this weekend, so I won't be joining at all.
No, that's
Even
okay.
on Sunday.
That's okay. I'll be gone on Sunday. I got family stuff.
Okay.
But Kaz should still be on. I don't know when she's coming back from vacation. I should check with her. I can't remember if she comes back on Sunday or after Sunday, because I'm pretty sure it's after Sunday, if I'm not wrong. But it's okay. I'll have a nice quiet night to myself and read Marvel Comics. Currently reading the Ultimate series, all because of the crazy Dr. Richards. I wanted to see the insane Reed Richards. It's the Ultimate, the new one that came out in 2024, the Ultimate Universe. Ultimate art with the instead of like the Avengers, they call themselves the Ultimates. It's the one with the you know the Future Foundation skin, Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, it's that storyline. Although
I guess I'm not up to date.
Yeah, no, he's called. Don't worry, I'm not either. That's why I was reading the whole thing, because I was like, what? It looked cool. So yeah, he's called the Maker, and basically he goes to his universe and stops a lot of superheroes from being born, remaking the universe into one almost essentially without heroes and corrupted versions of the heroes that were meant to be. So Iron Man, and this one is called Iron Lad, he's trying to fix it with time travel and questionable life choices. And Dr. Doom.
Sounds like a superior Iron Man type shenanigan.
No, it's actually unsuperior Iron Man. The crazy
superior.
Yeah, the crazy thing is that in this one, Dr. Doom is Reed Richards in this universe.
Oh. Must be why.
No, he was forced to become him, but like he's still Reed Richards. It's just that in this universe, he's forced to call himself Dr. Doom. It's quite an interesting story so far, yeah.
Man,
Yes, I am, man.
I just started watching Jujutsu Kaisen again.
Yeah, you weirdo. I mean, whatever floats
What?
your boat. You weirdo.
Nothing like a little beat down.
Yeah, but Jujutsu's Bizarre Adventure. Ooh.
Fine.
I guess the anime did have some good action sequences.
Yeah. Am I stupid or am I
Do you want me to answer that?
all the above, I guess?
Yeah, probably. It's what I would say. Whoa there, Goofy. All right. Anyway, don't remind me of Goofy. Every time somebody does, I think of the R34.
Huh?
Yeah, somebody made a R34 comic specifically about YouTube stuff. And yes,
You
it's as
goof in
wild
your
as what you're
goober?
thinking.
Goof in your goober?
Possibly.
Is Goofy cranking it?
No. Goofy is thankfully not in it. Would have been way worse if he was. It also, technically speaking, has NTR, so not my favorite choice.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, that's why I said when you do the Goofy thing, it's like my mind just instantly gets reminded of that. Some people talk about Metamorphosis being bad. No, you ain't seen the shit that I seen.
This is a canon event.
It was my villain origin story, yeah, sure. That's how I became Dr. Doom. Anyway, random rambling aside, sorry, it's my brother. I'm currently testing Bach Ohm and Seer Vex. Like, Bach Ohm Seer Vex is safer. I have to say that much. It's way safer than the opposite version, but although it's safer, the damage impact is a lot less. So just so you guys know, the overall damage is way less than what we had before. It's safer, but I feel that we're gonna have to go back to Bach Vex with Seer Ohm. Way less stable,
words.
but yeah. Rune words in Diablo 4. Essentially, I am, well, just for your benefit anyway, I guess. What I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out the best possible damage formula for my Barbarian, because my Barbarian is not gathering Mythics well. So without Mythics, especially this season with the abysmal drop rate, I'm trying to see like what is my best option. They've changed some good stuff about the pit, which I really like, but at the same time, it's a bit of a struggle bus. Everyone needs more runes. Ooh, dead again. No, legendaries we have. Legendaries are all the orange stuff. Legendaries are easy. Mythics are the problem. But yeah, runes are also everybody's problem. I mean, the rune drop rates are the same as last season, so I'm not like angsty about it. Like genuinely, that doesn't bother me because the rune drop rates are as they should be. Fine. But the main problem is that it prevents the formation of mythics, because to craft mythics, you would still need runes anyway. So, yeah. And this Jolting Mauler is terrible. Not a great boss to face. I am going to have to compromise and probably go Endear and Faith. Which sucks, but oh well. Either I accept it or I'm dead. Anyway, give me a second. Just gonna power up first. Makes no sense to do this while in I'm about to die mode. There we go. He's done. But that was a waste of time. Okay. I think I am actually gonna go back to Bakvex and Serum. Ah, yes. Mythics then, yes, that is the big problem. But I am gonna try a different stylistic choice. A bad one, but one that I must try regardless. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go for...
Mainlander, what brings you?
Actually, I could literally just leave this where it is and just slam in the Enduring Faith. Could do that, and it would still be fine. It's the best part. Okay, I would lose Sesherons, but that's fine. Let's put in this over this temporarily. We'll put in Enduring Faith, and we'll swap the runes back, and we'll just see if fates are kind. So we now go Bakvex and Serum.
Welcome to my home away from home.
Let's also see if the new tune is ready. The new tune might be ready. Let's try it out. Same thing, 120. Here we go. Actually, I'll play it when it's when I'm just leveling. Might be easier than trying to do it. Well, the good news, this is better. The bad news is, God, I am still taking way too much damage. That remains a very negative part of the problem. Well, I know that Evolution loves crabs. Right now, I do not. Look at these clown crabs. These Mark Spector crabs. Crazy clowns.
Clowning.
Absolutely right now. Abso-positively. This one rare crab had trillions of hit points, so not exactly the most conducive. I mean, Enduring Faith is gonna keep me alive no matter what, but still.
Well,
Darn gosh it.
guess what? There is a... I'm not gonna continue actually. Second thought.
Wise to have second thoughts. Come on, Heart of Stone, you still got work to do. Can't just be falling on the ground like that. If you guys are wondering, I'm trying to preserve the Heart of Stone, but unfortunately, while I can survive this thanks to Enduring Faith, the stone has a lot of trouble. So by the eye of Agamotto, this is not doing so well. But my survival is through the roof. Yep, by the Yoinky Skoinky eye of Agamotto. Certainly taking far longer than expected, but caution is a good thing. You know, if we had to give up a second set of effects, I wish that we could use 2 unique charms instead. I have one that I feel, if I put it on, it would be quite significantly decent. Okay, these guys are all lightning folks. Okay. I should have seen their modifiers and ran for the hills. Phew, the amount of times I died.
Hills have eyes.
Yes, they do. And not particularly nice ones, so I am running. The deluge man, alright. Yes, he tends to release deluges of water. What an annoying boss to face in my current state. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should go back to Bakum and Sirvex. I thought it was worse. Then I realized, no. This is even worse. That's why I like doing boss testing at least, because it gives you a very fair picture. A lot of things may sometimes seem good, but they aren't exactly. This is one of those things. I seemingly had less pressure last round, but this round I can't even damage the guy. Oh man. Yeah, I've got an opportunity here. God, that fight took 10,000 years off of my life. Mostly because it was so slow. Almost evolved into
Take
a
10,000 more.
lol. Almost felt like I was evolving into a completely different human being in the time that took. By the time the fight ended, could have become Magneto already.
Taken apart, melted down.
Okay. I like my Enduring Faith. First, this one, and then I need to swap the runes back. I mean, the Enduring Faith did what was expected of it. The Bach Vex is undeniable, and Serum is alright. Okay, now back to Larveling. Let me play the song as well. I'm eager to see how it sounds. Let's taste it, shall we?
They built their throne on borrowed bone. They called it love. They taught it all. New,
Soft hands or the hard men to die. Gold on the crown.
Okay, too similar. Let's try the other one. I won't tolerate any of them with like a opening that's too similar to the original.
I really forgot how to use the switch axe.
I've seen kings with soft hands or the hard men to die. Gold on the crown, but there's rot in the shine. The drink from the horn while the villagers cry. Then ask why the ravens keep circling the skies. Or the pale little lord with the wolf fight seat. We don't bow to a name, we don't kiss no ring. We came from the mud where the war drums breathe. With frost in the blood and iron in the teeth. Oh, God's quiet, but the old don't speak. Carved in the shield and the scars we keep. You can train at the gate, you can poison the feast, but you can't make a storm get down on his knees. Black flag high when the moon turns red. No prayers left, only words from the dead. She came through the smoke with a crown on her head. Said arise, little wolves, the throne must bleed.
break the bell, burn the seal. Name the truth.
We do not kneel.
We do not kneel. We do not break.
Crowns turn to rust when the ground starts to shake.
We do not bow. We do not yield.
Tell the throne, tell the gods, we do not kneel.
We do not kneel. We do not break.
Blood on the banner, but the oath stays awake.
We do not bow. We do not yield.
Under ravens, under storm, we do not kneel.
No crown.
No shame.
No chain.
No king.
No shame.
No shame.
No crown.
No shame.
No king.
No king.
No shame.
No shame. Hey, I got dirt on my boots from the fields they stole. Got smoke in my lungs from the homes they sold. Got names in my mouth that the court won't know. Got a blade with a hunger and a heart gone cold. They said peace is the price of obedience. I said peace is a lie when the tyrant wins. They said bend for the blessing, repent for the sin. I said spit on the steps till the winter in. Drums go doom like the mountain woke. Horns in the fog and the black trees broke. Every coward in silk is the same old quote. When the wolves hit the wall and the ravens croak. We are not your cattle, not your tribe, not your dirt, not your sons for the spear, not your daughters for the curse. You can bury our names, but the name still works. Say them once in the dark and the dead return.
If the throne demands your silence, let the thunder learn your name. If the
Oh, it's a realm
crown
walker. Here we go.
commands your kneeling, stand and make the heavens shake.
No more tribute, no more chains, no more sons fed to the flame, no more kings hiding behind gods, no more gods hiding behind gates.
We do not kneel, we do not break.
Crowns turn to rust when the ground starts to shake.
We do not bow, we do not yield.
Tell the throne, tell the gods, we do not kneel.
We do not kneel, we do not break.
Blood on the banner, but the oath stays awake.
We do not bow, we do not yield.
Under ravens, under storm, we do not kneel.
No crown,
No shame,
no king,
no king,
no shame.
no shame,
No crown,
no shame,
no king,
no king.
no shame. Now let the throne hear us.
What?
That wasn't bad, but I don't think it's the perfected version yet. It's good, but I think it can be better. Let's see some of the other samples. I've made a whole bunch this time because I want this type of music to be more perfect. Right now it is less perfect. It needs to be more perfect. I'm glad you like that one, and I will save that, but it can be better. Begins in 53 minutes. I won't be on in 53 minutes. Oh well, whatever. Okay, where am I? Who am I? Let's have another sample here. Let's try this one out.
They built their throne on borrowed bones.
They called it law.
They called it home.
Nothing like being out of practice with the tracks.
Enjoy your practice.
So close.
Okay, this one sucked. That one went completely off track.
We built their throne on borrowed bones.
They called it law. They called it home. We do not kneel. I seen kings with soft hands or the hard men.
Okay, this is just rap. Nope. Trashed. That version that we just had might actually be the best of this,
Step up to my end.
which is fine, but
Let
I don't want this whole album to lean too hard into pure rap.
the light go with you.
I must chase more perfection. Okay, last thing we'll do tonight is an escalation dungeon while working our way through the shenanigans. Give me 1 second. It's gone. This is gone. Okay, off we go. Defiled Catacomb. Alright, let's try this one out.
Who built their throne on borrowed bone? They called it love. They called it home.
No, we do not kneel. We do not kneel. We do not kneel.
Okay.
We do not kneel. I seen kings with soft hands or the hard men to die. Gold on the crown, but there's rot in the shine. They drink from the horn while the villagers cry. Then that's why the ravens keep suckling in the sky to the pale little lord with the wolf pipe seat. We don't bow to a name, we don't kiss no ring. We came from the mud where the war drums breathe, with frost in the blood and iron in the teeth.
Old God's quiet, but the old don't speak. Carved in the shield and the scars we keep. You can chain up the gate, you can poison the feast, but you can't make a storm get down on his knees.
Black flag high when the moon turns red, no prayers left, only words from the dead. She came through the smoke with a crown on her head, said rise little wolves, the throne must bleed.
Break the bell, burn the seal, name the truth. We do not kneel, we do not kneel, we do not break. Crowns turn rust when the ground starts to shake. We do not bow, we do not yield. Tell the throne, tell the gods. We do not kneel, we do not kneel, we do not break. Blood
Hold on, one sec, truck. I think this song is killing it.
we do not bow, we do not yield under ravens, under storm.
We do not kneel.
No crown, no chain, no king, no shame. No crown, no chain, no king, no shame.
I got dirt on my boots from the fields they stole. Got smoke in my lungs from the homes they sold. Got names in my mouth that the court won't know. Got a blade with a hunger in a heart gone cold. They said peace is the price of obedience. I said peace is allowed when the tyrant wins. They said bend for the blessing, repent for the sin. I said spit on the steps and let winter in. Drums go doom like the mountain woke. Horns in the fog and the black trees broke. Every covered in silk is the same old quote. When the wolves hit the wall and the ravens crow. We are not your cattle, not your tie, not your dirt, not your sons for the spear, not your daughters for the curse. You could bury your names, but the name still works. Say them once in the dark and the dead return.
If the throne demands your silence, let the thunder learn your name. If the crown commands your kneeling, stand and make the heavens shake.
No more tribute, no more chains, no more sons, fed to the flame. No more kings, hiding behind gods. No more gods hiding behind kings.
We do not kneel, we do not break. Crowns turn rust when the ground starts to shake. We do not bow, we do not yield. Tell the throne, tell the gods.
We do not kneel.
We do not kneel, we do not break. Blood on the banner, but the oath stays away. We do not bow, we do not yield. Under ravens, under storm.
We do not kneel.
No crown, no chain, no king, no shame. No crown, no chain, no king, no shame. Now let the throne hear us.
Okay, you know what? I think that one had potential right there. Yep, that one sounded, to me at least, better than the first one. I felt that vibe. Anyway, sorry, Truffle, what were you saying? Were you suffering?
I'm so out of practice.
Oh, okay, good to know. We can all be out of practice next year.
Bastard! No!
Okay, so while Truffles kneels to monsters, we shall carry on. I think that second version was better, but we'll see. Oh, I need to actually spend, okay. Let's try my luck. Let's see, which weapon should I improve the most? Let's try for an amulet.
Care for a game of chance?
Care for a game of chance. I have the weapons that I need. I could make a new one, but my goal would be twofold. Like, getting a new two-handed mace is quite difficult because it needs very specific modifiers.
Oh, sorry. Try again.
Technically, this would work, but the big problem is that the two modifiers that I do need, like, they're good, but it doesn't have a third that I need, which means that I am kind of screwed. Because it needs two specific, very specific modifiers to be greater affixes. To be an upgrade, right? It'll need two specific modifiers that are greater affixes. Then I can use both of those to forge an even stronger one. Because once they're legendary, just for anyone's knowledge, you cannot change it back to a rare. And only rares you can add and remove affixes, which is totally fine. Adding and remove affixes, I'm good with that. Okay with that. But I need, no matter what, two specific affixes to be greater, then I can mess with the rest and potentially make them greater or lesser or whatever. Yeah. Good way to spend ovals.
Yeah. Hey, it's worth something. Oh, sorry.
But yeah, all these greater affixes that I'm getting, absolutely the wrong ones. The wrong way to use healing magic.
I'll be here, swinging away.
Like some of these other ones, there's a lot of value in them that could potentially work. I could, in theory, push my weapon to some unbelievable extent. The material, you need the materials that you get out of junking stuff to actually forge stuff. So yeah, you do. You definitely do. You know what? I'm willing to modify this one. Let's try modifying this one. I should be speed leveling, but I can't give up on the idea. Here. Now we don't need this. This affix is not needed, so critical strike damage multiplier. Okay.
What the?
What the what?
I'm being stupid.
Whoopee.
Whoop-de-doo.
Oh, what is a
What's
witness,
new?
isn't it?
What's the Scooby-Doo coming after you? Gonna solve that mystery. Now, for this to be perfect, the temper still has to be a greater affix, so it's gonna cost a little bit for a very minor upgrade, but essentially this could push me into stronger territory. And I'm talking much stronger. Okay. Now this goes in here and gets masterworked.
Tell them it's from Skovos.
Into critical strike chance, but if I do it without critical strike chance, say on all damage multiplier, I lose 2.5 and gain a whole bunch of shenanigans. Now the only other thing that I want to do is go here and do a focus reroll of the core stat, which is strength specifically. And this needs to go as high as possible. 440, 38, 443. Let's see how high it can go. Always wondered. Okay, we won't accept anything that's below 400, obviously. 443. Can we make it a greater affix though? Okay, 445 is acceptable. I would lose about 100, but that's child's play compared to gaining more.
Where stones are concerned.
So now we make 2 spots on socket
I'm
Ds.
horrendous.
Okay, we'll temporarily leave this here. This thing will be left here as a token reminder of what dreams may come. Okay. Let's get back to it. Now let's try and see just how high we can go and if we can touch the sun. Let me do a quick taste test of this sample.
They built their throne on borrowed bone. They call it love. They call it home. No, we do not
I seen kings with soft hands order hard men to die. Gold on the crown, but there's rot in the shine. They drink from the horn while the villagers cry. Then ask why the ravens keep circling the sky. Tell the pale little lord with the wolf fight seat, we don't bow to a name, we don't kiss no ring. We came from the mud where the war drums breathe, with frost in the blood and iron in the teeth. Oh, God's quiet, but the old don't speak. Carved in the shield and the scars we keep. You could chain up the gate, you could poison the beast, but you can't make a storm get down on its knees. Black flag high when the moon turns red, no prayers left, only words from the dead. She came through the smoke with the crown on her head, said rise little wolves, the throne must bleed.
break the bell, burn the seal, name the truth.
We do not kneel.
We do not kneel, we do not break. Crowns turn rust when the ground starts to shake. We do not bow, we do not yield.
Tell the throne, tell the gods, we do not kneel.
We do not kneel, we do not break. Blood on the banner, but the oath stays awake. We do not bow, we do not yield.
roots from the fields they stole. Got smoke in my lungs from the homes they sold. Got names in my mouth that the court won't know. Got a blade with the hunger and the heart gone cold. They said peace is the price of obedience. I said peace is a lie when the tyrant wins. They said bend for the blessing, repent for the sin. I said spit on the steps and the winner written. Drums go doom like the mountain woke. Horns in the fog and the black trees broke. Every coward in silk is the same old quote. When the wolves hit the wall and the ravens croak. We are not your cattle, not your tide, not your dirt, not your sons for the spear, not your daughters for the curse. You can bury our names, but the name still works. Said them once in the dark and the dead return.
If the throne demands your silence, let the thunder learn your name. If the crown commands your kneeling, stand and make the heavens shake.
No more tribute, no more chains,
No more chains,
no more sons
no more fame,
fed to the flame.
no more kings,
No more kings,
hiding behind God.
no more gods. Hiding behind
Kings. We do not kneel, we do not break. Crowns turn rust when the ground starts to shake. We do not bow, we do not yield.
Tell the throne, tell the gods, we do not kneel.
We do not kneel, we do not break. Blood on the banner, but the oath stays awake. We do not bow, we do not yield.
Under ravens, under storm, we do not kneel.
No crown, no chain, no king, no shame, no crown, no chain.
This one was okay, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. Anyway, what were you saying? Sorry, we're doing the music now. Trying to figure out a better way for this song.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this one was kind of rappy. So I'm gonna play the original version and decide between the two. Alright, this is the original version you liked.
They built their throne on borrowed bone. They called it love. They called it home.
No, we do not kneel. No, we do not kneel. I've seen kings with soft hands or the hard men to die. Gold on the crown, but there's rot in the shine. They drink from the horn while the villagers cry. Then ask why the ravens keep circling the skies. Of the pale little lord with the wolf fight seat. We don't bow to a name, we don't kiss no ring. We came from the mud where the war drums breathe. With frost in the blood and iron in the teeth. Oh, God's quiet, but the old don't speak. Carved in the shield and the scars we keep. You can train at the gate, you can poison the feast, but you can't make a storm get down on its knees. Black flag high when the moon turns red. No prayers left, only words from the dead. She came through the smoke with a crown on her head. Said arise, little wolves, the throne must bleed.
Break the bell, burn the seal, name the truth.
We do not kneel.
We do not kneel, we do not break.
Crowns turn to rust when the ground starts to shake.
We do not bow, we do not yield.
Tell the throne, tell the gods, we do not kneel.
We do not kneel, we do not break.
Blood on the banner, but the oath stays awake.
We do not bow, we do not yield.
Under ravens, under storm, we do not kneel.
No crown,
No shame,
no chain,
no king,
no shame,
no shame,
no crown,
no shame,
no king,
no king,
no shame.
no shame. Ay, I got dirt on my boots from the fields they stole. Got smoke in my lungs from the homes they sold. Got names in my mouth that the court won't know. Got a blade with a hunger and a heart gone cold. They said peace is the price of obedience. I said peace is a lie when the tyrant wins. They said bend for the blessing, repent for the sin. I said spit on the steps in the winter inn. Drums go doom like the mountain woke. Horns in the fog and the black trees broke. Every coward in silk is the same old quote. When the wolves hit the wall and the ravens croak. We are not your cattle, not your tide, not your dirt, not your sons for the spear, not your daughters for the curse. You can bury our names, but the name still works. Say them once in the dark and the dead return.
If the throne demands your silence, let the thunder learn your
No more tribute, no more chains, no more sons fed to the flame. No more kings hiding behind gods. No more gods hiding behind kings.
We do not kneel, we do not break.
Crowns turn to rust when the ground starts to shake.
We do not bow, we do not yield.
Tell the throne, tell the gods, we do not kneel.
We do not kneel, we do not break.
Blood on the banner, but the oath stays awake.
We do not bow, we do not yield.
Under ravens, under storm, we do not
I just feel like the only weapon I can use is the crits and the sword and shield.
Because that's how it is.
There goes my perfect switch axe skills, bro. That actually so horrendous. I cutted. I have cutted 6 times.
Okay.
Let's go back to the great sword. If I can complete these quests without carding, that just means something. I will take it as a sign.
Yes, I'm sure it is. But yeah, okay. That original version of the song, decent. I'm now doing close comparisons between the two. This is the other version that I personally liked. Hey, it's the Butcher.
Is it a
I seen kings with soft hands or the hard men to die. Gold on the crown, but there's rot in the shine. They drink from the horn while the villagers cry. Then that's why the ravens keep circling the sky. To the pale allure with the wolf fight seat. We don't bow to a name, we don't kiss no ring. We came from the mud where the war drums breathe. With frost in the blood and iron in the teeth.
Oh, God's quiet, but the old don't speak. Carved in the shield and the scars we keep. You can chain up the gate, you can poison the feast, but you can't make a storm get down on his knees.
Black flag high when the moon turns red. No prayers left, only words from the dead. She came through the smoke with a crown on her head. Said, rise, little wolves, the throne must bleed.
Break the bell, burn the seal, name the truth. We do not kneel, we do not kneel, we do not break. Crowns turn rust when the ground starts to shake. We do not bow, we do not yield. Tell the throne, tell the gods.
We do not kneel.
We do not kneel.
I am just great sword quarter at this point. What the hell?
Blood on the banner, but the oath stays awake. We do not bow, we do not yield. Under ravens, under storm.
We do not kneel.
No crown,
You are
no
bloody.
chain, no king, no shame.
You know what you are.
No crown, no fame, no chain, no shame, no shame.
I got dirt on my boots from the fields they stole. Got smoke in my lungs from the homes they sold. Got names in my mouth that the court won't know. Got a blade with a hunger in a heart gone cold. They said peace is the price of obedience. I said peace is allowed when the tyrant wins. They said bend for the blessing, repent for the sin. I said spit on the steps and let winter in. Drums go doom like the mountain woke. Horns in the fog and the black trees broke. Every covered in silk is the same old quote. When the wolves hit the wall and the ravens crow. We are not your cattle, not your tie, not your dirt, not your sons for the spear, not your daughters for the curse. You could bury your names, but the name still works. Say them once in the dark and the dead return.
If the throne demands your silence, let the thunder learn your name. If the crown commands your kneeling, stand and make the heavens shake.
No more tribute, no more chains, no more sons fed to the flame. No more kings hiding behind gods. No more gods hiding behind kings.
We do not kneel, we do not break. Crowns turn rust when the ground starts to shake. We do not bow, we do not yield. Tell the throne, tell the gods.
We do not kneel.
We do not kneel, we do not break. Blood on the banner, but
Damn.
I think that version is way better. That should be the correct version. Anyway, you suffering out there, boy.
This freaking Rathalos.
You're
Oh,
fighting
you're
a
kidding me.
Rathalos and dying?
No. He hit the sleep toad. And I slapped. Bastard.
Congratulations.
Wake up.
For anyone that doesn't know, my brother's playing Monster Hunter and being a nerd. Okay, let's see.
No, okay. I forgot about that.
But yeah, I think that song worked. We do not kneel. Okay, we should be able to work that. I can at least approve of that version because the rapping, I don't know, it made me kind of move. Like there was definitely good emotion there. And I'm not the man to waste that.
Come over here. Dummy.
So you will at least definitely get a version of this song, Vengeance. You will get this version.
Who invited this gypsy rose, bro?
Everybody. Let's try these random things. Okay, random shrine at the start. Just gonna quickly murder everything.
No. I need the bug. I need a cool bug. There, chill mental.
Yep, better hurry up and chill yourself. Get it? Chill yourself? LOL.
You're a funny Sid.
I know I am. I'm great like that. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Damn.
I hate not having either like test of weight or celerity or whatever. This feels so much lesser. Silly Horadric strong room.
Damn.
Give me a mythic. I'm gonna constantly demand the game give me mythics. Give me a mythic. Alright, onward.
I'm really just greatsword coded.
It is a simple man's weapon from a simpler time.
Okay, now. Positioning matters.
It is a simple man's weapon from a simpler time.
I have to commit to big moves. Well, not as big as a fucking Switch X, but you know, you get my drift.
You have block and offset on demand. as I
Yeah, but
recall.
Switch X also has counter on demand.
No.
You know? Yes.
No.
They buffed the counter, by the way.
No.
You can now roll out of the counter.
No.
So they're like, I have not been paying attention to recent news on Switch X. I love the screen letting me. So good. Dumbass.
But even if you love the Switch X, it does not love you.
Doesn't love me, you know.
Yep. I have to
I
accept
should take
that.
a hint.
Yes, play the bow.
Did I not? Perfect God, you monkey. I don't think that's perfect guardable.
There is no perfect guard, there's only offset.
No. There's perfect guard.
No, I know there's perfect guard, but for me, must offset for extra damage. Off my set. I can't remember. Do we get a count? Do we get that counter on perfect guard? No, right?
No. That is sword and shield.
I think you mean lance.
No. Well, Lance used to get it, but sword and shield gets it too.
Weak you. How dare they? How dare they steal the only decent thing from the lance?
I got it. You gotta be kidding me. What is this? A Paragon? Why are you moving in such weird ways? What's this monkey? Who has been feeding this monkey, bro?
Xion.
Who has been feeding this monkey lies?
That Xion player that can spin.
Holy shit. My tackle stunned a Paragon.
Theoretically
I
possible.
shoulder checked him out of exit. Ow, you bastard. I missed! I missed my offside. I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only greatsword player that has never tackled. I literally
Yeah,
don't.
you are.
I only perfect guard, offset constantly, but I will never tackle.
I love the tackle. There's so much stun damage that you can apply.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan. It does not gel with my brain. My brain demands different means.
I simply face the attack with my face and my shoulder.
You know, these things with like greater affixes, guys, would be awesome. If not for the fact that the greater affixes on them are kind of sucky. And I am beyond disappointed.
My damage tried to offset a roar.
Job good. Okay,
Really,
it is 3 AM, so
genius
I
moment.
must finish this. Let's see, unique spells, legendary spells.
You monkey.
Let's go. Astaroth's Armageddon. Let's Armageddon this shit. Alright, ladies and gents,
running.
before I end my stream, let's go. It's me against the world. I spin!
We have only a short time together. Let's savor it while it lasts. City I remember. Hold nothing back.
Damn right, Astaroth.
Oh hey, Luja. Fancy come here.
I love that Astaroth has a long stun. That actually is quite helpful.
How sweet the pain
Why do you do it 2 times, you
until next
bastard?
one.
Because that is our fate, brother.
Oh, I forgot about those. Hey Nuja, you wanna fight a Jorakan for a moment? Thank you.
Okay, it's definitely reached that point where I'm too sleepy to carry on. Alright, gang. Let me just go back for my loot. Gonna grab the loot. All the loot. I'm satisfied with how the build is performing. Kills Astaroth, no problem, and all that jazz. That's not an issue. But I do have to say that overall, yeah, we would do better in other ways. A shame, really. A shame.
It's just something I have never done before.
Try something.
Tackle a sleeping toad and somehow not sleep. I start the neutral instead.
Congratulations.
Man, stop beating your tail. Oh. Yep, twice. I miss like a dumbass.
Okay, I'm gonna try having this
Goodbye.
instead of
It
max
has been
life.
A pleasure.
Because I'm gonna get the max life back anyway. I just need a bit more derp mage. Just a little bit more derp mage.
I could have. And I should have. But I didn't. And so we played bowling.
Still need some music? I'm sorry. I'll try and release as fast as I can, brother. At least my rap album's coming out next week. I should be able to start releasing some of the music. Maybe tomorrow. Depends on my schedule, but I'll try, that's for sure. Because I have actually been getting royalties.
Kidding.
Let's see. Pito, Kurast, this. Harbinger of Hatred. Kurast.
May the light
Accepto.
go with you.
It's actually not the cash. I just need more plays on my music because every time you drop a rap album, right? You don't want them to like take away your license by thinking you're putting out slop. So if I get a certain number of plays, it's a lot easier. So realistically, all I need is more plays on my music. I mean, the cash is welcome too. I could really use it, but realistically, you can save the cash for my birthday on 1st August. Instead, play my tracks. Just play my tracks, man. I will happily release more, and I'm gonna release more anyway. Because now, like I said, the rap album's cleared already. It's already approved. So I'm going to start releasing the Norse music ASAP. I just need time. Time is the luxury I do not have. But for now, ladies and gents, this has been a fantastic stream. The Mythic drop rate is absolutely abhorrent. We haven't got one in ages. I'm definitely going to be doing a very angry commentary on that. But tomorrow, we are going to return to Dark Tide for some shenanigans and chills. So please do look forward to that. We are going back to Tiding the Darkness for a couple of days. Then we'll be back on a whole new character for the Diablo 4 season. So look forward to that. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Look forward to my Torment 12 Barbarian build.